certainly are, yeah. It wasn't a game for the romantics, was it? Who like a really good game of football. But I must admit, the first 30 minutes I thought we were very good. And then just before half-time, unfortunately, Toff had to come off, and I thought we lost our balance then when he came off a little bit. You know, I like having a left footer in left back, and I thought he showed the skills that we need, and unfortunately he just felt his hamstring. It almost seems like a curse with our left back position at the moment, but he's a strong boy, so hopefully, you know, he'll be back soon.
Do you know what he may have in terms of the injury?
No, he just felt his hamstring. You know, and two of their best chances come from when we were pretty much down to 10 men as well. You know, the one where the lad put it wide, and the lad where the lad shot on the left-hand side. You know, they came when he was struggling to defend. You know, other than that, first half I thought we defended really, really well.
Would you make of that penalty that was taken back?
I haven't seen it back. I know it was on the big screen. You know, people tell me it was clear and obvious that he initiated the contact, so that's a fair decision then. But you know, maybe the referee may have not been going that way if so many of their players weren't around him. You know, I thought they were starting the Mexican wave off with imaginary yellow cards at one stage. But you know, yeah, he got wiped away. I thought the penalty at that stage would have been what our player deserved. I thought we started the game extremely well. We were really good and sharp and bright on the ball. But after the goal and after Toff coming off, it was a bit of a slog, to be honest.
Nice. Vargas with another goal tonight. A phenomenal finish by him as well. Just what do you make of him, especially these last 2 months?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I had a tough decision. He didn't train a lot of the week this week. He felt a bit. He had a bit of a thigh injury, so he only trained yesterday. And I was on an RM because of Liao's performance last week when he came on, of which one to play. But he scored against them at their place as well. They're a physical team, and he seems to like playing in these sorts of games. And you know, he's made a really good run, a really good finish. You know, and he's getting chances at the moment, so it's really good for him.
Nice. I think after the first or second win in this 7-win stretch, you mentioned that this team was still there to compete for top 4. You know, and you're currently sitting in 4th place. You know, just I guess how much satisfaction do you take from, you know, having such a positive form? I guess knowing you still believing in your team even through a rough spell in May.
Yeah, but I think I was pretty consistent even through the rough spell. I don't think we got the points that some of our performances deserved. We had probably played better in some of them games and lost. You know, rather than today, we didn't play as well. We defended well at times, but won the game. So it's being consistent in your messaging to the players. I think that's what's key. You know, we're a tough team to play against. You know, our game plan today was to starve their 2 midfielders of the ball and their 2 playmakers. You know, Forsberg is their main man, and leave, when they go to a back 3, leave their back three on the ball as their playmakers. And you know, they struggled to break us down. You could say we out Red Bulled Red Bull.
And last one for me, just maybe what you said to Archie before, you know, making his debut.
Yeah, just go and see the game out. You know, enjoy it. It's last 5 minutes. Thought Edan had run so hard and led the line really well. You know, and he was unfortunate with the big chance that he had on the breakdown again. But you know, go and enjoy yourself, Archie, and he will. He's an Aussie kid, so we know he's going to work hard and get better and better. Cheers.
Steve, what do you feel was the story of this game? What wanted for Charles today?
I think the quality that we showed in the first half. We got the goal from a really good pressing trigger, forced their lad into a mistake. Edan was in a really good position, and we've done so many of them counter-attacking drills where, you know, if the ball's in the middle, then draw the outside defenders in and then slip it to the side, and he did that really well. It was a good finish. You know, but I thought there was a lot of resilience from the players as well. We defended our box really well, apart from, you know, that last minute where Forsberg's headed it over. But even in that moment, you know, it's a great little piece of defending from Adi Melander to put him off.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Well, John and then we'll end with you. What can you say about how Brant has been playing this advanced midfield role lately and just some of the success you've seen him have there?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's a different profile, you know, from Pep Biel obviously playing in there. Pep's done so well as playing there. What he does is he keeps the ball in front of us. You know, his leg power, his leg speed. You know, he stops their sixes and he can get to their centre backs as well. But he's really disciplined at his job, and that's, you know, a really good trait to have as a player. And as I say, for long periods they couldn't open us up, and you know, two of their centre halves and the full back ended up their main players with the ball. And in any game, that's what I would want.
All right, Hugh and then Carol.
Another technically sound game, coach, as you mentioned as well. Do you feel like you found the team's identity a bit?
I think we've been building an identity since the time we came. You know, we have to be pragmatic at times as well. There's lots of teams that play different ways. I understand and know the Red Bull way of playing, so you know, we wanted to counter that a little bit. They're wide players, you know, play inside and look to make runs between the centre back and your full back. And you know, they overload the middle of the pitch, so you know, we made sure that we overloaded that part of the pitch as well. Yeah, I think the identity of what we want to be is building all the time.
And Zoran mentioned that Milana's career path so that Charlotte FC is a great place for young players to develop into sought-after players for clubs around the world. That's also a testament to your coaching. What does that mean for the organization?
No, I just think you look at his performance again tonight. You know, I think he got crowned again tonight. He's probably done that a few times since he's been here. But the fact that he was willing to want to come back here as well, when we spoke to him probably 8 months ago, you know, if a move came about, and he just epitomises what we want to be about. You know, get young players, develop them. You know, we want to win. You know, we want to do that with Adil with us, hopefully this season. You know, if not, we wish him well in his career going forward.
All right, Carol, Annette.
I know left back has been a wild card, but to get Nathan back on the right side, what kind of steadying force has he been?
Yeah, I mean, Nathan, as I said earlier in the week, he pretty much gives you a 7 out of 10 every game. Understands the game really well. You know, I just felt probably it was best to put him the other side when Toff came off and keep Jackie Hill on my side. But he's, you know, good fullbacks are hard to come by, and he's certainly been a solid one for us.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.